YouTube. This is a more long form video. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all like long form content or y'all like shorts, because I want to keep the retention rate and keep y'all entertained and keep y'all informed for as long as possible. So y'all let me know what y'all like so I can make videos for y'all liking. But with that being said, these are the 5 books that made life easy. Now, in case you didn't know, books have a lot of knowledge in its secret game that a lot of these rich dudes, they keep knowledge. And in fact, during slavery, they said the easiest way to keep knowledge from a black man was to put it in a book. Well, guess what? You can't keep that knowledge from me because I love books and I love intellect and I love knowledge and I love the game and I love, what's the word I'm looking for? Applying the game, applying the principles that I learned to real life. Now, the first book that made life a little bit more easy, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, this is more like a business book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And it lets you know the in and outs of psychology of the way people think and the way people communicate. Some people may call it manipulation, but I just understand it. I understand that if I tell them they don't have to do it, they're going to want to do it more. I understand that it's not worth arguing with some people, that it's not worth telling them, y'all, you wrong. I understand that because people have egos and people have pride. And I'm not here to attack your pride. I'm here to get what I want and go about my business. That's the difference. Everybody want to be the prize fighter. Everybody want to be big. Oh, I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, you got it. He don't know what he's talking about, but I'm going to let him think he do. Because it's only going to benefit who? It's going to benefit me. The second book that made life easy was the ISIS Papers. And the ISIS paper is more like I would say it's more of a book that encourages black sufficiency and encourages black what's the word I'm looking for? Black, just you learning to love yourself. The ISIS Papers. And this book gave me deeper insight into the American economy, into the way that America works, and the way how America is set up for certain people to win and other people to lose. There's a reason all the black figures that people look up to are entertainers. No, they're not politicians. They're not intellectuals. They're not your engineers. They're not those. That's not the guys we looking up to. They're looking up to the entertainers. And I had to separate myself from that. Like, hold up. Hold up. He got money, but how much power does he really have? They want you to think a certain type of way. They want you to play into these stereotypes. But once you play into the stereotypes, you take your own power away. The ISIS people taught me all this. The ISIS people taught me that you gotta be self-sufficient, dog. You can't depend on another man because you're a prisoner of war in his country. And this book has led me to a different way of thinking. I would consider myself a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-dependent. Self-acknowledgement, self-love. And that's what that book taught me. Now, the next book that made life easy was The Way of the Superior Man. Now, The Way of the Superior Man goes deep into the psychology of dealing with women, deep into the way that women think, and deep into the way how easy it is to respond instead of react. You see, a lot of men react to women. And when you react, that's an emotional response to a woman doing something. Now, you got to understand, women are the emotional creatures. You can't out-emotion a woman. And if you try to, that's how you end up 2 ways, dead or in jail. Because you try to out-emotion a woman. The law on her side. Your power comes from your stoicism. The more stoic you get, the more emotional she get. You chilling. I ain't about to make no crazy reaction because I'm proactively acting a certain type of way to protect myself. Or it gives you the psychology of dealing with women and how to attract women easily. It's easy to attract a woman, dog. You gotta, bro, you emit your energy. Stay in yourself. Don't try to be somebody you're not around a woman. Because if you faking around a woman and she like that fake personality, you gotta fake it to be around her. instead of just kicking you, being yourself, staying in your frame, and having her choose on you for being you. Once she chooses on you, it's hard to lose. You damn near gotta tuck yourself out of it. I done had women attached to me, dog, blowing my phone up while they blocked, getting unblocked to 30 missed calls. Having women going crazy over me, thirsting over me. And it's not to flex or to brag, but this is just to tell you that women should not be your top priority. And the way the superior man teaches you how to go about dealing with women and how to assert your will into life. You see, a lot of men are thirsty around women. They thirsty and they want to assert their will on women. Little do you know, once you assert your will on life, the woman gonna come. Right? Once you plant the harvest, then all the little rodents and stuff won't come and eat, right? They won't come around. They won't come get a little bit after you done put the work in, right? Same thing with women. So you can go around, waste your life chasing these women, or you can chase spiritual mastery, sexual discipline, financial freedom, intellectual wisdom. You can chase these things and a woman gonna come. Every time. Every time I'm chilling, minding my business, it's a new woman. Oh, she say you handsome. She think you cute. Oh, all right, cool. Let me see what it do. You hear me? Mess with the woman who chooses on you, and you can't lose. And I'm living proof. You understand what I'm saying? The fourth book that made life easier is the 48 Laws of Power. When I say power, I put an emphasis on power. The 48 Laws of Power. You hear me? No, so we gotta understand that like this life thing is mostly about power. When we see a silverback in his territory, he has all the power. Therefore, he gets more access to resources, to food, and he gets all the women he wants. Power. When we see a lion take over a pride, we see the males assert their power and dominance over the other males. If he asserted his power and dominance over the other males, the females are automatically going to be on his side. Of course, they might fight back a little bit because they don't want to lose their cubs. But if they lose their cubs, then the new male that took over the pride with the power gets the chance to mate and procreate. Now, I'm not saying go walk around a new man, beat him up, and then get rid of his cubs. And, you know, come on, man. We civilized. Don't act like that, dog. We civilized. Don't act like that. But power is what gets attraction. A lot of people want to be the nice guy, the cool guy, but I want to be the powerful man. I want to walk in the room, flex my aura, and have everybody feel me. That's the difference. I understand power and dynamics. I understand what power can do for you. Now, I wouldn't call myself power hungry and a power creep to when I get power, I don't know how to use it. When I have power, that's when I'm in my most controlled state. I get rowdy when I feel like I don't have my power. That's when I get upset, and that's when I get temperamental. But when I have my power, I'm sitting back relaxed. The 48 Laws of Power also taught me that negotiation. It taught me when to talk, when not to talk. The 48 Laws of Power taught me power dynamics with women. It taught me power dynamics in business, power dynamics in normal everyday relationships. Either you know it or you don't. Either you eat or you starve. You swim or you sink. Make your decision. And the fifth and final book that made life easy is the Kemetic Tree of Life. The Kemet or ancient Kemet means ancient Egypt. The Egyptian or the Kemetic Tree of Life. This teaches you about the different chakras in your body and the different ways that you receive energy. You have chakras in your feet, in the soles of your feet. I believe in your knees. And you have a lot of them in your spine that build up. And you have one in your head, your third eye. Also known as your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your third eye. Your third eye, also known as your, I know it, but it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a lobe. It's a specific lobe. But that's your third eye. And that's where your spiritual energy goes when you retain your semen. You know, a lot of people get lustful thoughts. and don't know how to control those lustful thoughts. I've been in that phase before where I didn't know how to control my lust. And I've tried multiple things. I've tried not watching things that tempt me. That's very easy, but the thoughts will always come. And if you just ignoring them, then you're not gonna know how to respond to them. Well, you gotta respond a certain type of way. The comedic trees teach you how to respond to lustful thoughts. I know that after I do this action, that the repercussion I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna do something I'm gonna regret. Or I can tell myself, man, these thoughts don't mean nothing to me. These thoughts are terrible. These are demonic spirits in my head. Now, it's common to lust. As a man, we have high sex drives, but you don't want to let your lust control you. That's how you get behind in life. And the comedic tree of life teaches you how to control your lust and different ways to think when you start experiencing lustful thoughts. The comedic tree of life also teaches you meditations and different forms of breathing. It teaches you to breathe from your belly. Take deep breaths, loud breaths. Because deep, loud breaths means you are asserting your power. You're not scared to be loud. You're not scared to take up space. But if you take shallow, small breaths and make yourself smaller, that means you lowering your own power. Why would you lower your own power? These tricks and these knowledge and this understanding I have learned from reading these books. But you get to learn from listening to me, from what I've read and from what I remember and different things. And I'm going to reread these books most likely to get some more understanding and refresh my knowledge, because these books have gotten me ahead in life, and I want to keep getting ahead in life to the point where people don't recognize me, and people in my peers, I'm ahead and they be like, damn, how you did that? Because I wasn't keeping up with the Joneses, and I kept my head down until I came up. And with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, share this to somebody who need to hear it. Hear me on the road to 2K. We're going to get to Cut the Mafia 2 strong, man. I love y'all till next time, dog.